Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from March 28th through the 30th, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle coming out for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So Cancer, what we have is travel, and then we have a the sacred temple. This looks like something that happens here that shows you how far you've come. Whatever this is, it's like you're meant to go through certain things so that you could be right where you are right now. You know how if we could change anything, if we had a button, a magic button, like if I press this button, I can go back to 1995 and I could change all these things. Spirit's like if you were to change one little thing, you wouldn't be where you are right now, and you're really where you're meant to be. You're actually where you're supposed to be, right? They want you to remain loyal to what you love in your life. Stay there, whether this is family, your romantic interests. I'm seeing that energy here. I'm seeing a lot of romance, okay? There's something about you needing to be in the moment, okay? You need to be in the moment. It's very important that we're not going back and looking back and saying, I wish I could have done this differently or that differently. It's very important that you don't do that because you're where you're meant to be, okay? I'm seeing angel number 0707 in this. I cannot shake this. That's a number of compromise typically about self-awareness, forgiveness, being professional even too. It's also about empathy, freedom, tenacity, but it's about letting go of what no longer serves you really, not holding on to grudges. It's about being able to express how you feel, right? But aiming towards compromise. But if there's no understanding in the situation, it's they're asking you to move on from things. Because now with travel, I'm seeing the Chariot, Star, Nine of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. Now this is about how far you've come in your life, right? And where you are right now. That you wanted everything that you chose, right? When we choose things in our life, we're like, you know what, this is what I want. And typically, it's very important to be careful what we wish for. It's important because, well, what you want may lead you down a path that you didn't expect, right? And so they're showing that everything that you chose aligned you to where you were meant to be right now, every single aspect of your life. So we're having to let go of what no longer serves us, which is wishing we could go back in the past, focusing on the past, focusing on, well, where does this lead me now into the future? They're wanting you to focus on right now. Right now, there are things that you want and everything's coming to you exactly like they're coming to you, but it's not coming the way that you wanted it to, or it could be that way. They want you to surround yourself with a lot of love in this energy, especially if you are connected to a masculine. I'm seeing a masculine energy, and this person is very attracted to you when you're present, when you're focused on now and not daydreaming about the past or daydreaming about the future. They're very, very attracted to you. They want, if you're, it's almost as though if you give this person your undivided attention, you can have whatever you want. You know what I mean? That much I do see. This person wants to help you build or fix a home. I'm seeing that kind of thing. I'm seeing some like adding. They want to know what you think about certain things, especially if you live with this person. What you think about some things. They want to get your. They need your undivided attention because they enjoy your creative flair. Bring a creative touch to things. You are one who shows people or shows them that you're unlimited in what you can make. You can make anything that you want to make. Especially if you're fixing up a home. I'm seeing that energy. They love the fact that you're so creative with things. There's no such thing as messing up. It's only an opportunity to be more creative now. Okay, we got paint over there. Well, we can make a flower. We can make a this, right? And so the sacred temple tells me that you're so aligned. Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's like you have a lot of freedom. You have a lot of creative freedom in this energy. You're very flexible. I'm seeing someone who pays attention to details, very sociable, like you're funny, you're witty, you're easy to talk to, but you're not when you're focused on the past, when you're focused on the future. They're saying that you are surrounded by a lot of love, or you need to surround yourself. I'm seeing lavender and purple in general, lavender, to help you to be surrounded by a lot of love and support. Purple, just the color itself, helps to develop mental clarity, to stay in the moment. you need to say that you believe in yourself and your abilities. That will snap you out of your mess, especially if you're really preoccupied with nostalgia. It's like, I believe in myself and my abilities. If you do, that means you believe that you made the best decisions for your life at that time, and it led you to here, and you're in the right spot. Okay, you're unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. I see a lot of creative energy. And if that's the case, you know that to be true, then you can create the life you desire now. We're not focused on what you didn't create back in the day. Ace of Cups and Eight of Pentacles with Ascendant Masters tells me that someone is absolutely, you've already done enough work on yourself. You've I won't say mastered yourself, but you're exactly where you need to be. It's repetitive. You're exactly where you need to be. The Ascendant Masters would tell you that the only thing you need to focus on is the here and now, the gifts that are in your face right now, enjoying the moment, right? I'm seeing a lot of romance, especially if you're connected to someone. I'm seeing someone, and if you're not connected to anyone, someone new is coming in. And I'm talking about, if you just stay in the present moment and show the truth of who you are, you can't go wrong. You're just being yourself. And a lot of helping you to be yourself is to say, I believe in myself and my abilities. I'll know if I'm surrounded by love or not. And if you are unlimited, it's almost as though you can change the room into whatever you need it to be. They're asking you not to be opinionated, not to be suspicious or even arrogant, which I don't see you being at all. But that would be only if you are focused on the past or focused on the future. Then you start looking at people funny. You know what I mean? You'll start asking, you'll have very strong, staunch opinions, and maybe even exhibit a little bit of arrogance. But I'm seeing, because I see fifth house. This is why I'm saying so. So deception with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles with this event. There's an event here again, once again, is that you're not getting what you want, or that I would say that you're not getting what you want. There's no luxury in being in the certain space that you're in. There, I mean, what's in it for me type of energy. The deception, that's a deception, that there's nothing in something for you. Like, you're getting what you want. Things are aligning. It's time to celebrate that kind of energy. Celebrate the present energy. Celebrate the present moment. It's not to say to treat everyone as a friend, but to how do we put this? To express yourself towards almost everyone around you. To express yourself in a way where I'm saying, I want everyone, all of us, to have a friendly energy, right? One of mirth and merriment and happiness. And if there's no compromise that can be had, even if you're exhibiting that energy, then Spirit is saying that it's best to move on from a certain person, because the truth always sets us all free, right? And the truth is that you want things to align. The truth is that you believe in yourself and your abilities, and that we're all unlimited here. What we can do is unlimited. We can have it whatever we want. And if someone can't agree with that, then what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, we could be happy, we could be cool, and they can't get it. It's time to move on. You know what I mean? Look into your fifth house placements, because it speaks of the level of creativity that you have. The year of the monkey may be significant, and that is typically representing compromise. If it's not a year that's significant to you, like maybe no one was born in that year, maybe you weren't, maybe nothing happened significantly that pertains to the people around you. But this speaks of compromise, and you can't compromise with an opinionated, suspicious, arrogant jerk. And so that also is there. It's important to socialize with flexible people that pay attention to details, because that way we could be very creative. Oh, I noticed that there was a screw over there. We can use that one. Let's see if the thread fits. That type of an energy. Yeah. And those would be years 2016, 2004, 1992, 80, 68, 56, 44, and 32. Okay. Yeah. Dogs may be very important. Birds' nests may be very important. You could be dealing with another Cancer, an Aquarius, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. Yep, that's all I'm seeing. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.